Here's what I think about David Attenborough. Well, how do you start your stand-up? This is a high roll. Anyway, man, David Attenborough, the thing is, he's all like, we must do a better job. He is a bit more working class in my head, but we must do a better job at protecting our biodiversity on this planet. Well, that got there at the end. That was pretty good. But he says that, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, man, you're the only one who actually sees the animals. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in an office most of the time. I actually don't give a fuck. Because to me, it feels like he just wants the biodiversity so he can keep making the films. You know what I mean? I'm catching the tram so he can describe a day in the life of another beetle. And the tram, that weighs 30 rhinos. But it doesn't look like 30 rhinos. You know what I mean? I've never been waiting for the tram thinking, well, I could cross Serengeti off the bucket list. I'm thinking there's too many people on this tram. I'd love to release a rhino. I'd like you to know I wrote that today. That's like the definition of bravery. Also, I didn't know this was being filmed. I got a Uber pool. Anyone doing that? Yeah. Hey. No. We came here together. That's what that meant. And I think some of you picked up on that. How do you do the middle of your sets? This is going to be a nightmare to put on reels. But yeah, I got an Uber pool. I'll tell you, I've only got one Uber pool in my life, and I'll tell you why I did it. Because my girlfriend got one. Yeah, there's more to that. I'm not like just, sheep. But, no, she came home and she'd just got an Uber pool. And she's like, hey, you'll never guess, I got an Uber pool, and it was an Audi. And the way she said it, I thought she meant that they're all Audis. Like, I thought it was some promotion. And I was like, fuck, yeah, I've got nowhere to be. I'm just going to go for a joyride, just quite cheap. It's subsidised by another guy in an Audi. That's what I'm thinking. And so I called the Uber and I was waiting outside the front of my house and I was expecting an Audi. That's what I was like, that's what I had in my head. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go for a drive in an Audi now. But I didn't get an Audi. Do you know what I got? Like, I was expecting an Audi. Do you know what I got? Here's what I got. I got a driver named Saddam Hussein. I was expecting an Audi, you know what I mean? Like, do you guys know Saddam Hussein? Sometimes the crowd's too young. Yeah, sometimes they don't know Saddam Hussein, and then I'm like, I have to translate it. I'm like, oh, do you know Osama bin Laden? And then sometimes they're still too young. And then I'm like, do you know Thanos? Yeah, he's the one before Thanos. But I was waiting for this Audi, and then it's like I was expecting an Audi, and I got Saddam. I was expecting an Audi, and I got a Saudi. He's from Iraq, but comedy's fucking hard. Nothing rhymes with Iraq. Anyway, the thing is, right, I was waiting for the Audi to come, and then it was Saddam Hussein. And, like, I'm a smart guy. I know it wasn't the Saddam Hussein. I'm smart enough. There's heaps of reasons I know it wasn't the... it was spelt differently, all right? Uber definitely do background checks. He's dead. Like, I knew. But trust me, it doesn't matter how smart or rational you are, because like when you are looking at a map that just shows you out the front of your house and then Saddam Hussein getting closer and closer, that's scary. I got in the car. He was a lovely guy. We were having banter. I was asking him all the questions. Busy night, you know. Yeah, we've got to come up with some new questions. I debuted a brand new question. You never would have heard it before. It wasn't like, do you like cricket? Nothing like that. I was like, have you ever been the 5th president of Iraq? Anyway, man, there's a guy in the back of the Uber pool. I forgot that there's these... I don't even know what you call these guys. He's one of the insurgents. I don't know what they call. But he's a real jerk, and like the driver, he misses a turn, and it's so rude. This guy in the back, he's like, "You're the worst driver I've ever had." Yeah, it's so rude. I love this though. This is a 5-star response without missing a beat. The driver, he's just like, "I'm not even the worst Saddam Hussein."